Hey everyone, welcome back. So happy Friday. As you can see, it's Casual Friday here today. Maybe you work somewhere that you can sport blue jeans and your Chuck Taylor sneaks on Fridays. Or maybe your organization adopts Casual Friday every day, like Google, for example. If you check out Google's philosophy on their website, you'll find a list of 10 things they know to be true. And number 9 is you can be serious without a suit. The technology giant encourages employees to be creative, and they go on to say in number 9, our atmosphere may be casual, but as new ideas emerge in a cafe line or at a team meeting or at the gym, they are traded, tested, and put into practice with dizzying speed, and they may be the launch pad for a new project destined for worldwide use. Well, industry, geography, and position in the company all play a role in dress code expectations. Overall workplace attire has become increasingly more casual. Pantyhose and ties are out, and polo shirts and sandals are in. And this movement toward business casual is spurred in part by these millennials who have seen the Mark Zuckerbergs of the world in t-shirts and jeans. And they buy into this philosophy that what you wear has nothing to do with your job performance and really should not define how successful you'll be. But is that really true? Despite a wealth of case studies and research, the jury is still out on that. But studies do show that when people have the flexibility to wear what makes them look good and feel good, they tend to be happier and more confident at work. There's even a scientific term for it, and it's called enclothed cognition. And it's a twist on a growing scientific field called embodied cognition. And according to Stanford, cognition is embodied when it is deeply dependent upon features of the body of an agent, or when the aspects of that body go beyond the brain and play a significant causal role in cognition. There's a huge body of research on embodied cognition. For example, people tend to rate personalities of others to be warmer if they're holding a hot drink in their hand, and they rate people to be colder if they hold an ice drink. Also, people who carry a heavy clipboard perceive themselves to be more important. Put simply, we just don't think with our brains, but we also think with our bodies, and our thought processes are based on physical experiences that we subconsciously associate with abstract concepts. Now it appears that these experiences include the clothes that we wear. And enclothed cognition is the influence that those clothes have on our psychological processes. We've known for a long time that clothes say a lot about us to other people, but now we know that clothes say something to us, not just about us. In 2012, researchers at Northwestern University explored enclothed cognition with a study where they asked participants to wear a standard white lab coat while performing the exact same identical task. They told some of the subjects that it was a doctor's coat, and they told others that it was a painter's smock. And those that were wearing the doctor's coat were much more careful and attentive to the task. Those who were told they were wearing a painter's smock approached the exact same task with a much more relaxed attitude. When we put on an article of clothing, it's common to adopt the characteristics associated with that garment. And different types of clothing have different symbolic meanings for us. For example, that power suit makes us feel completely different than those faded blue jeans. And the ones we choose to put on primes the brain to adopt that mindset. The faded blue jeans are much more likely to make us feel relaxed and kicked back and easygoing, and the brain tends to operate accordingly, while the suit is likely to create the opposite effect. The concepts of embodied cognition and enclothed cognition give scientific proof to the idea that you should dress not just how you feel, but how you want to feel. Which outfits make you feel powerful, or relaxed, or bold, or confident? And how do you want to feel that day? The clothes you choose send a message to those around you, but they also send very powerful messages to your own brain. Want to learn more about how the brain works and how to make it work better for you? Check out my book, Happy Hour with Einstein. And remember, life is always better when you share the good stuff.